All right, Shalom. I'm going to begin by giving all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rechakudash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. And shalom to all the Akim pushing this truth with sincerity. It's the brother Itazawan from the GMS Columbus branch. Coming back and giving another video through the Spirit. And briefly, I just want to share a quick testimony on a dream I had the other day. Didn't really plan on doing a video on it, but kind of got inspired concerning, certain topics that have been going around amongst the body of GMS, agents, spies, etc. And, that's all going to tie into, the persecution, all right, from Esau, Edom, etc. You see? And, this dream was very vivid, it was very intense, and it's pretty much between me and the four brothers here in the camp. We had a small camp, a small congregation. And, we're very tight-knit, because, it's a small camp. So, we deal a lot, in the spirit. They'll build each other up, etc. And pretty much, we, in a sense, it was just a dream, okay? But, dreams fade to different cuts and, etc. But, I'm going to just get to the point where I vividly know that they were after us. They were in their black, Humvees and Jeeps and all that, Escalades and, etc. So pretty much me and the beloved brothers were being pursued by the government. All right. And we was, pretty much at a crossroad like, hey, man, I don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. So we like, man, listen, let's just split up 2 and 2. So me and my biological brother, who's the youngest brother in the camp, we split. And then the elder bro and the brother Quan, they split. And it's the spirit, because, I ain't going to, get too deep, in our business. But, how things are arranged, we see each other just like that daily, Anyways, so we like, on this like main street, a lot of trees, etc., traffic. And we gonna split. And I remember, I don't know, I think they hopped into a vehicle, and then I hopped into my old work van, If you know me, I do concrete construction. I got my old work van, But, we was in it, and we riding around, we, hitting different corners and, trying to stay low, from Esau, Edom, man, because they was on Jake's tail, man. It was very intense. It was very vivid. It seemed very real. And I'm just like, shit, And we, just calling upon the Lord, just trying to trust in the Lord, hoping that, we get out this situation, which we ultimately did, man. And the way it happened, it was beautiful. It was kind of like, off. Well, I wouldn't say off, but like the way it ended was like, damn, the Lord like intervened and like swayed their spirit. It was crazy. But, man, I'm just thinking about it now, like, damn, because we was like that close. And, me and my little brother, we like to dib and dab and, certain things. And, we very combative, in the sense of, engaging in war, etc. And, that's just how we grew up. So, we ready to go out, on our shield pretty much, put it in layman's terms. But, we riding around, we just hoping the brother's good, and we just like, man, we just trying to, ride around, dodge them and hopefully link back up with the bros. And man, that's just, man, and I'm gonna share another quick dream of niggas coming against us too. It was me and my little brother, and this was like the day before that. And, me and my little brother had to defend ourselves from a whole bunch of niggas. Going to show you, man, through the spirit, man, the world is against us, from our people to Esau, Edom, the heathen nations, man, us being Israelites. And not only that, us being a GMS, those who possess the 100% truth through Yahweh Shai, our backs are against the wall, period, So, man, I've been having a lot of dreams about brothers. It's been wild, man. because, you know, I'm a dreamer. Okay? But, matter of fact, let's get that precept in Joel 2. Just so I ain't rambling, let's get a precept. Joel 2. It's like 11 or like 16. Let me see. It's Joel 2. Let me find this precept. It's like I'm just getting up. I don't want to also make this too long. Battery gonna die. This is Joel 2. I'm going to start at 28. It reads, it says, "And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old man shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions," right? So we're seeing through the spirit things ramping up. And like I said, I'm a dreamer, you know, and I've had testimonial dreams. Some of them are on the GMS testimonial page. But they kind of dim down in a bit, or, you know, I wouldn't say dim down. Well, dim down as far as, you know, prophetic or things that pertain to the time, you know, or pertain to prophecy. I won't say they're necessarily prophetic because, you know, things going to go how the Lord want them to, but pertaining to prophecy. Okay, and they're ramping up this last, like, week maybe. I've been having dreams about all types of brothers that I know in different camps I haven't met, you know, etc. You know, that's just my spirit. But, yeah, you know, the world's about to come against us, man, and we got to be ready. But so, you know, me and my brother, we almost got to a standstill. Like, they on us, man. They on us. It's over. You know, so we looked at each other, you know, said our goodbyes. You know, we got our equipment right and was, you know, hey, man, it's us against them. Let's do it. Let's rock. You know. So once we get out the van and we like, man, we about to do this, man. It's gonna be a face off, man. Let's get it. Let's go. You know, like I said, that's me and my little brother's spirit. You know, that's how we were. And right when they come, you know, they got let me backtrack a little bit. Just, you know, the intensity of the pursuit. So prior to that, you know, we riding around and we like, and it's like a 4-lane or like a 2-lane, you know, main road thing. It's like an off-grid road type joint. And they stopping cars, trying to look into the cars. It got to that point where they directing traffic, you know, to check each vehicle to try to get to us, you know. And we're like, oh, shit. And I don't know how we crept past them in the vehicle, but we crept past them. And I think when we crept past them, they caught on to us. So, you know, we zoomed out and tried to, you know, get up out of there. And, you know, like I said, at this point, you know, we riding, we ducking and dodging, trying to, you know, get through and hide and, you know. And we end up in like these apartments and we trying to like park and back up and hide, and they kept catching on to Jake, man. So I'm guessing through the spirit, they probably had like a helicopter or something over us, or, you know, something. It's gonna get like that, man. It's gonna get like that. They say those who not worship the beast and image shall be killed. Get that in Revelation. Revelation 13:15. I'm going to start at 14. It says, Revelation 13:14 says, "And he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast," right? "Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live," right? Rome. And how did it live and where did it live? Through America. See, Rome all over. Okay, the Renaissance period, etc. You see? All right. Verse 15, it says, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast, his system," okay? image of the beast should be killed, right? So it's going to get to the point where, you know, if you don't bow down to Esau, Edom, you know, and his ways, you know, his NWO, etc., he's going to pursue to kill you, all right, and take you out of society, man. Okay, a good movie to reference is Demolition Man. All right, but just something quick, real quick. All right, we know the breakdown of that. Let's keep expounding on the story, then we're gonna call it. But so you know, like I said, now jumping back to what I was saying, we was, you know, at a standstill, about to, you know, face off with these dudes, these Edomites. And then when they came up, I don't know what hit them, but I don't know what I said, but I said, fuck it, something like that. Y'all the fake Jews anyway. Y'all Edomites. You know, something like, I said something pertaining to the scriptures, man. And I feel like it was saying like, hey, they ain't the real Jews anyway. Fuck it, let's do it. Like, you know, the zeal hit me. I'm like, you know, what the scriptures say, think not what you shall say, you know, etc. And I just was in the spirit speaking about the scriptures and quoting scriptures. And then they had their guns, tools, the ARs and all that junk. And then they just like, what the fuck this dude talking about? Then they just slowly put their guns down. And then I think it was like some Jakes with them, or these other dudes, these other militia dudes who had to be Jakes, because I was really pointing at one Edomite. And I'm like, y'all fake Jews anyway. Y'all Edomites, man. I was quoting, preaching on you the wicked. Fuck it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, hot in the spirit, like ready to, you know, go out on my shield. And then all his comrades start looking at him like, oh, and he like backing up like, nah, wait, I don't know what this dude talking about, you know. He was like, oh shit, nah. Then, you know, the situation just got diffused, man. And me and my little brother lived, and then, you know, that was the dream. I'm like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And that's another thing, man. We gotta trust in Yahweh Shem outside, man. What the scriptures say, the righteous shall scarcely be saved. You see? So, we're gonna be in a situation where it's gonna be right at, you know, what they say about the skin of your teeth. You know? By the skin of your teeth, man. All right, but the Lord's gonna deliver us, man. All right? Let's read this, Matthew 10. And that's 16. Get a couple verses. It says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Right, man? You gotta think, man. You know, we're likened unto sheep. You know, and what is sheep? You know, they're pretty much a prey. All right? So we're going to be preyed upon, you know, in the midst of Israelites, in the midst of Edomites, you know, the governments, etc., man. You know, verse 17, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles, right? So, you know, we're going to be brought up to these officials. We're going to be pursued, delivered up. You know, a situation like that, they gonna, you know, come pursue us. And they may not even kill Jake. All right, it may just, you know, arrest Jake, send him to FEMA camps, you know, etc. You know, these things will happen to the men of the Lord, man. You gotta think of all the prophets of old and what they've been through. Let's get a precept. Hebrews 11. Is it 11? I think it's 11. Hebrews 11, let's start at 35. It says, women received their dead raised to life again, and others were tortured, not accepting deliverance, that they might obtain a better resurrection. And others had trial of cruel mockings and scourgings, yea, moreover, of bonds and imprisonment. They were stoned, they were sawn asunder, were tempted, were slain with the sword. They wandered about in sheepskins and goatskins, being destitute, afflicted, tormented. Who was that concerning? The prophets, man. The men of the Lord. Okay, and what the scriptures say, Romans 15, the things written aforetime written for our learning, man. There's no new thing under the sun. We're going to go through that exact thing, man, in this life, you know. Verse 38 would say, "You have not resisted unto blood." Okay. Verse 38, it says, "Of whom the world was not worthy." See? Because these people really aren't worthy of us. All right. So ultimately what? They're ordained for condemnation, man. They're being marked, for all the atrocities they've been doing for, generation upon generation to the prophets, man. They got to pay for all that. Not just what's happening in this life, but, the things they've done in the past lives, the persecution then. Scriptures say, "Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, which killest the prophets." You know, what Yahweh Shai says, he's going to visit those who pierced them. See, they got to pay for all that, man. The prophets always been, like the scripture say, without prophet is without honor in his own country. The prophets always been, shamed, okay? Took the low, unaccounted for, etc., man. Persecuted. It reads, "Of whom the world was not worthy, they wandered in deserts and in mountains and in dens and in caves of the earth. All these have obtained a good report through faith." You see? So all the affliction and persecution, etc., that we may face, the martyrdom, etc., okay? We have a good report, man. All right, through our faith, and what the scripture say, faith without works is dead. We're going to be in situations where we're going to have to show that faith, man. You see? It says, "Receive not the promise, the Most High having provided some better thing for us, that they without us should not be made perfect." Right? Okay? So yeah, that's just a little quick testimony, saying not to be long, just throwing it out there, man. Things ramping up, the spirits ramping up. It's gonna get bad, you see? So with that, gonna give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rishak. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. Shalom to all the Akim pushing this truth for sincerity. Shalom to Baba.